Are you sick of it yet, folks? Okay, as if it's not bad enough that we have the Canadian Parliament talking to their NATO partners about aiming nuclear missiles out of Canada at us. That's a pretty bad thing. Chances are that would instigate a full-scale war and or invasion and takeover of Canada, which would not be terribly difficult, I don't think, to do. Now, if NATO got involved, it would make it a little bit different, but initially, taking over Canada would be pretty easy. I don't think there would be very much, if any, struggle on that. I don't think very many people would really put up much of a fight on that. But, that's a bad thing, for sure. But, get this. On the home front, what's going on? Listen. Now, this comes from Politico. USDA cancels $1 billion in local food purchasing for schools and food banks. States have been notified that they will not receive 2025 funding for schools to buy from local farms. USDA ended the Local Food for Schools Cooperative Agreement Program and the Local Food Purchase Assistant Cooperative Program. So, that means roughly $660 million that schools and child care facilities that were counting on this money are now not going to get it. More than 40 states had signed the agreements to participate in previous years, according to NSA's several state agencies. The Local Food Purchase Assistance Program agreement, which supports food banks and other organizations, has also been cut by the USDA. So, people, what is this guy thinking? I mean, seriously, is he thinking at all? He knows that people are already struggling. 70% of the country. I'm in that 70% now, unfortunately. Don't even have the money to pay for an emergency situation if one comes up. Most of them would have nowhere to go at all. I'm one of the fortunate few that would actually at least have a roof over my head. However, less than suitable, it would be a roof. And at least the bedroom doesn't have any leaks, so, as long as I stay in there when it's raining or storming, I'd be entirely dry. But for the most part, I stay pretty well dry anyway, because the leaks are in places where they're not going to leak on me. So if it comes to the point that I have to go back to where I was, which it very well could, I'm not ruling that out, because I'm thinking that it very well could happen. I've been looking for a job for 3 months, still haven't found one, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to find a job. I have no idea. I'm already living off the charity of my parents and my former roommate, who is now currently a roommate again, however, for whatever length of time that's going to be. I don't know. All I know is people are struggling, and we don't need to make it more difficult for them, making it just that much easier for them to struggle even more. What if these people can't afford to send their kid to school with food? What, he wants them to be eating all kinds of processed junk? Is he going to make the poor fat kids even fatter and more unhealthy than they already are? I don't get it. He just doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know if he makes any sense to you. If you agree, you disagree, that's okay. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't yet. Please comment. Please feel free to comment. I can't stress this enough. Liking, liking and commenting help a lot. Subscribing, of course, helps if you haven't subscribed yet. Check your notifications, see if you're still subscribed, because you never know what's happening behind the scenes. I'm sure that I talk about a lot of things that higher ups don't like and don't want a lot of people to know about. As if anybody is unaware. The majority of what I talk about, people already know. It's not rocket science. Oh well. Till next time, Mr. Sick of Shit saying, get sick of it and do something about it.